Are you getting tired of refilling the miniature soap container that goes up underneath your sink so frequently, making a huge mess out of this little pump? I found a product on Amazon that makes this super simple and it eliminates the need for all the soapy mess. It's called the Never Empty Soap Dispenser Kit, and basically it's a tube that's going to feed directly into your larger soap bottle so you can eliminate that small container altogether. And this project makes it a great time to declutter up under the sink, move everything out, make things just a little bit easier on yourself. But the kit itself just comes with 4 caps for different size soap bottles. I've just got the generic soap here from Walmart, so we'll remove the factory cap. And it turns out that this one here is the one that fits my soap bottle perfectly. So just get that installed, but do make sure to keep the other caps. Don't just toss those aside. Just in case you use a different brand of soap in the future, I'll just store this behind the dish soap bottle in the cabinet. Your next step is just going to be to come up under the sink, locate your small soap container, and it just screws lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So remove that. You can keep it if you want for the future use, but I'm just going to get rid of mine. I see no use in keeping it because what we're basically going to do is just place this larger jug here, and this is going to be what we're pulling soap out of, not the small container. Next, we'll just put our soap pump back into place after you've cleaned off the soap for the last time. And then we're going to use the provided tube here to get it connected. And it's got a one-way valve. Basically, it'll hold the soap in once it's been primed to keep it from floating back down into the jug. So it needs to be in this orientation to make sure it's set up properly. So come back up under the sink. You'll see your soap pump tube, and then get this pushed up onto that to get it connected. And the further the better. I actually wound up coming back after this and getting it pushed up quite a bit further than what you see right here. But after that, we'll take the other end of our tube here, line it up with the hole in the cap, and just start to feed it down into the jug of soap. And just make sure it gets all the way to the bottom. That way, when you're pumping it, it's all going to feed out. And eventually, when you do run out of soap, this will be an empty jug down here. And then what we're going to do next is prime it, meaning we're just going to have to pump it from the top until the soap gets all the way up through the tube. And so I'll be pumping it up here to get that set up. And I'll put the camera down here just to kind of let you see what that process looks like, how long it takes. So here we are already pumping it. You can see the soap starting to come up through the tube, and you won't have to do this every time. Again, this is just part of the initial setup. It'll make its way through that one-way valve, and that one-way valve there basically is going to keep the soap from being able to drop back down into the jug. It's going to keep the line primed and make it to where soap is just ready to dispense anytime. But now we have soap feeding directly out of the larger container, which is great. That means we won't have to refill that smaller canister by unscrewing it or by pulling the pump out and then squirting the soap down in that hole, making a huge mess. So definitely recommend this project. It's a super easy DIY. If you have any questions about the install or the product itself, definitely leave those in the comments below. I'll try to get back to everybody. I've also got a link to this product in the description below and in the comments if that's something that you're interested in purchasing for yourself. But in the meanwhile, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next video. All right, peace.